Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Taurus, May 5, 2025. Early today, there can be the need to look back on projects or relationships, and this kind of review can be useful as long as it doesn't last too long. There is some tendency to come across insensitively now, however, which may need some attention. As the day advances, watch for succumbing to pressure to do something quickly. It's best not to take on too much, as overconfidence can lead to overload. Restlessness felt now can be hard to understand and likely stems from deep within. A change of pace is the best way to refresh your senses now, and it can be as helpful as a good sleep. Your desires can feel overwhelming and much like emergencies that need to be taken care of right away, when a more patient approach would not only be more becoming but also far more effective. We are in one of the most critical periods of the lunar cycle when it comes to matters of the heart. This is because each zodiac sign rules different energetic frequencies and themes, and right now's energy is incredibly potent in the cosmos. The entire human collective is being infused with Leo's strength. This zodiac sign oversees romance, dating, courtship, passion, fertility, and expression for the whole of the zodiac wheel. Use this wavelength to build your personal and romantic life as you see fit. As the moon transits each zodiac sign for about 2 or so days, this energy is now ripe for the taking. It's a day of finality for some project or ambition of yours. Take some time to rest and reflect. Before much longer, you know you'll be back on track for the next big thing. The planetary alignment today gives you a chance to get your own needs met by asking for things. Sometimes you don't see what you need because you are more concerned for others. Yours is an altruistic sign. However, this placement makes your emotions urgent and vivid, and you somehow find the nerve to ask other people to do for you, instead of vice versa. Show the world you mean business and take your health into your own hands. Watch your diet carefully. Coming up with new ideas will be a breeze on this day. This vibration encourages your artistic and innovative side to take an active part in everything you do. This makes for an opportune time when it comes to brainstorming on projects or problem solving. Even the things that have had you stumped lately are definitely worth a second look with this influence at work. You will probably see some solutions or options that you didn't think of before. 2 days after Venus left your communication sector, ending her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice, the moon is spending its final hours in your communication sector at a friendly aspect to the 2 planets still there. Where the moon is able to keep you emotionally engaged and connected, this is tapping into Saturn's resolve to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes in order to get and keep the communication lines open, while giving you a better read on the dwarf planet Ceres' influence. This comes just as, moving into her final 2 weeks, Ceres is focused less on the words and more on understanding your communication needs and priorities. Before leaving and wrapping up its first visit to your relationship sector since Mars left 2 weeks ago, the moon is spending its final hours at a friendly aspect to the asteroid Juno, for the first time since she retrograded back into your communication sector. Juno is back for the next 6 months, so this will become a monthly event, but as the queen of commitment and especially commitment to your relationships, she will be using this to give your relationships a voice and to capture Mars' influence. Taurus, stability is your superpower today. Your quote of the day: roots deepen before branches stretch. Your color of the day is rich olive, grounding and wise. Lucky numbers: 4, 12, 25. A financial or emotional investment begins to show signs of growth. Reconnect with your body and your values. Comfort is not laziness, it's clarity in disguise. Nurture yourself without guilt. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 5, 2025. If you've been looking for a little guidance, a breath of fresh perspective, or simply a quiet moment to reconnect with yourself, you're in the right place. This reading is for anyone who needs a nudge, some encouragement, or just a reminder that they're not alone in what they're feeling or experiencing. Every day offers us a chance to realign, to reflect, and to gently move forward. Today's cards carry that kind of wisdom. We begin with the Six of Wands, a beautiful card of recognition, victory, and forward momentum. Even if you don't feel like you're winning at the moment, this card is here to remind you that you are seen. The efforts you've made, the growth you've cultivated, whether outwardly visible or quiet and internal, deserve to be acknowledged. Maybe today is the day someone expresses gratitude for something you did weeks ago. Or maybe it's your own voice saying, "You handled that better than you would have last year." Don't shy away from your progress. You've earned every step forward. Next, we have the Knight of Cups, riding in with heart-first energy. This card invites us to lead with emotion, with creativity, and with a little bit of romance, whether that's in a relationship, your work, or how you move through the world. Maybe you've been guarding your heart a bit too tightly lately, out of fear or fatigue. The Knight reminds you that courage isn't about charging ahead at all costs, it's about showing up with sincerity. Today, consider sharing how you feel with someone, or leaning into an experience that stirs something beautiful in you. What would it look like to let your guard down just a little? The third card is the Three of Pentacles, a card of collaboration, mutual respect, and co-creation. You don't have to do everything alone. Whether it's a team project, a family decision, or a personal goal, this card encourages you to bring in others, not just for help, but for perspective. Sometimes we forget that asking for support isn't weakness, it's wisdom. You might be surprised at how much more fulfilling a task becomes when shared. Take a moment to reflect. Who in your circle uplifts you, challenges you, or brings out your best? Maybe it's time to reconnect or thank them. Now, we turn to the Ten of Cups, one of the most heartwarming cards in the deck. This is emotional fulfillment, and the joy of deep connection, and the sense that no matter the chaos in the world, there are moments that make it all worthwhile. This doesn't mean everything is perfect, but it does suggest that peace, contentment, and even a little magic are available to you today. You might experience a moment of laughter with someone you love, or simply feel grateful for the roof over your head. The Ten of Cups reminds us that the richest treasures often come from the simplest joys. Finally, we end with the Queen of Pentacles, the nurturing presence who knows how to tend to others and herself. She shows up today to ground this reading in self-care and practical wisdom. Maybe you've been doing a lot for others lately, holding space, showing up, stretching yourself thin. The Queen asks, are you showing up for you, too? This could be as simple as making your space a little cozier, nourishing your body with good food, or carving out time to rest without guilt. When you care for yourself with intention, it ripples outward into everything you do. Looking at these 5 cards together, the Six of Wands, Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles, we get a message of holiness. Of showing up emotionally, celebrating your journey, inviting others in, and nurturing your joy and stability. There's a sense of balance here, of being both strong and soft, independent and connected, focused and heart-led. It's not about chasing perfection, it's about choosing presence. So now I want to hear from you. What card or message spoke to you most today? Are you feeling that quiet pride the Six of Wands honors? Or are you resonating with the Knight of Cups and feeling the pull toward emotional openness? Maybe you're realizing you need a bit more support or a bit more rest. Whatever it is, your thoughts and stories are welcome here. Let's make this a space where we learn and grow together. Remember, you don't have to have it all figured out. But every small act of honesty, care, and courage moves you closer to the life that aligns with your heart. You are already on your way.